Hi everyone, this is A. Castro. I'm doing my demonstration video. I'm going to show you guys a couple a checklist you should do on your car before you take a long road trip. We live in Arizona. We like to go, we have the south of the border in Mexico or west of us, California. We also like doing little road trips. So a couple tricks you should do before going on these trips to certify safety and allow your car to perform at its best qualities. First things first, we want to check your tire pressure. It's the most important part probably you should check on a long road trip, because it's the safety and it allows you to save money, because if riding on low or flat tires will take a toll on your gas, how much gas you use to MPG. The better first thing you should do is check all 4 tires for the PSI. That means pressure inside of each tire. If you don't, by any chance you don't know how much pressure or how much amount of air your tire needs, if you open your driver door, on the side it has a couple labels. Here it says it should be around 35 psi for all 4 tires. So we're gonna check that first. A quick way you can check your tire pressure, your PSI, is by this little gadget called the tire pressure gauge. It's easy and simple to use. You screw your plug, and then you put it in, and it'll whatever the amount it goes on, that's how much PSI is inside the tire. Right here it's reading, it has 30. So I'm a little low, but that's still okay. It's nothing drastic where I should if I was gonna do it on a road trip, I would add a couple airs so I can make it up to 35 PSI. Next thing I'm gonna check is my tire thread. Also, if you don't have good tires, you want to get grip. It'll also affect your miles per gallon. A quick way to check your tire thread is using a simple penny. You want to put the penny facing down with the Lincoln head going down. If your tire thread is doesn't reach the forehead of Lincoln, you need to switch your tires pretty soon. So we're gonna do that right now. So mine still reaches, but if it didn't reach, I wouldn't want to go on a long road trip with these kind of tires. Another way, if you don't have the penny, there's these indicators on the tire. If your tire thread's at the same level of these indicators, that means your tires are really worn out, and it'll be the best way, or the best thing to do, is to switch them out, especially because you don't want to get a blown tire on a long trip and get stranded in the middle of nowhere. The next thing you want to check is all your fluids inside your engine. These are, you want all 3, there's 3 major compartments that you should check to make your car run smooth and without no trouble. The first thing is to check your antifreeze. There's usually a fill indicator line where the level of your antifreeze should be. You never want to fill it up. You always want to go to the indicator line. This is good because if you're in hot temperatures, you want your antifreeze to cool down your engine and stop your car from overheating. The next thing you want to do is check your oil. A good thing to do is always get an oil change right before you do a long trip. That means that could make your engine run smooth and clean. So I'll recommend it. If you do it, that's another do-it-yourself project. You could easily do it in oil change, or you could go to your local oil change, like Jiffy Lube or your local mechanic, and they'll do a great job. The next thing you should check is your brake fluid. You never want to run low on that, especially. That's a safety hazard. You always want your brakes to react the way you want them, or late or two. You want them at your discretion. The best way to describe that. The next thing you want to check is your windshield wipers. I know in Arizona we tend to forget a lot about them because it doesn't usually rain here. But if you're traveling anywhere else, you're most likely to run into weather conditions, different weather conditions, rain, snow, you name it. So you want to check your windshield wipers, the thread or the blade, it's known. You want to check you have enough blade on there, so when you ever turn them on, it cleans your window correctly. A small blade or not enough blade can leave chunks or not wipe it completely, and that could be troubles seeing what's in front of you. Mainly the last thing you want to check is all your lights work. So you want to check if your low beams, your high beams, and your emergency lights work. Turn on, make sure they all work. If you got all that under control, and you should be ready to be on your way and to your final destination. You should be getting there nice and smooth with an enjoyable ride. Thank you.